So you've been told to post consistently on LinkedIn, but no one actually tells you what that really means. And so you're ending up posting pretty randomly, a text post here, an article there, and then you get random results in your lead flow. It's just like a roller coaster. So throughout the course of this video, I'm going to give you the exact 3-step system that turns random content into a predictable stream of high ticket calls, because you might be in a situation where you're feeling motivated one day because you are posting every day during that time, but then the next week you get busy with client work and then you post nothing at all. And it's actually this inconsistency that's killing your momentum, because the LinkedIn algorithm is going to forget you, your audience is going to forget you, and any trust that you started to build is really going to start to evaporate. So you end up on this hamster wheel running hard, but you're really going nowhere. And then your pipeline is always either flooded or it's completely empty. And that inconsistency, it can be quite stressful because you can't really plan your revenue, and then you can't predict your lead flow, and then you feel guilty when you're not posting, and then you're not even sure what you should be posting in the first place. So when people just tell you to just post more, you're really missing the point, because more content isn't actually the answer. A better system is the answer, because without a system, you're just creating noise. You're not actually building a business. Now, this is the real belief shift that you need to make. You need to stop focusing on the individual pieces of content and start focusing more on the system that produces and distributes them. Because one great post, that's actually part of a system that will generate more revenue versus 10 mediocre posts that you just created in a panic. So you want to have a system that provides structure, it ensures consistency, and most importantly, it's really designed for conversion and not only engagement. So you're probably thinking, well, what does a system actually look like? And it's really a simple 3-part process. The first step is creating strategic content, which is very different from just random content. The second step is building an authority funnel. So this is then going to position you as an expert. And the third step is really initiating conversations that are optimized for conversion. And this process, that's actually going to turn interested followers into book calls. So I want to break each one down. Now, strategic content has really got one job, and that's to solve a specific problem for a specific person. And it's not about what you want to say, it's actually about what your ideal client needs to hear. So instead of posting about your company's anniversary, you want to create a text post that really outlines the 3 mistakes people in your industry make. This isn't just content, it's really a value first asset that immediately builds trust, and it also demonstrates your expertise. This is really the foundation of a system that's truly going to work for you. Now, next, your strategic content then needs to feed your authority funnel. So every post that you make, it should reinforce the idea that you are the expert to solve their problem. And you do this by teaching, not just telling. So you want to share frameworks, you want to give away valuable insights and challenge common assumptions. Remember that 65% of buyers choose the vendor who was first to add value. And so your content is your 24/7 value delivery machine. Automatically, it ends up positioning you as the authority that they need at the right time. Now, this is the step that most B2B service providers end up missing, and it's why they get engagement, but they don't end up getting any leads. And it's because your system, it needs to include a process for turning engagement into actual conversations. And this means having clear, low friction call to actions in your posts. It means having a process for responding to comments and direct messages that moves the conversation forward, because content builds the awareness, and it's the conversation conversion that actually builds your business. And this is the essence of a true conversion system. Now, designing this system to actually fit your specific business needs, it can take quite a lot of strategic thinking. So if you'd like us to take that over for you, I've left a link in the description box below of this video where you can see what it would take to have our support to take that off of your hands. But I do want to recap the system first and foremost, because we want to get you away from this feast or famine cycle where you're randomly posting. Instead, you want to make sure that you're creating strategic content that solves a real problem. That content then feeds your authority funnel, positioning you as the go-to expert. And then you use the conversion conversations to turn that authority and engagement into actual book calls. So it's a simple, repeatable system that removes the guesswork, and it creates predictability. And when you have this system in place, LinkedIn transforms from a social network into a lead generation machine, and you'll know exactly what to post, you'll know why you're posting it, and you'll see a direct line from your content to your calendar. And this is how you can get off of the hamster wheel and then build a scalable B2B service service business with a predictable flow of high quality leads. Now, if you'd like support in implementing a system like this to put you in a situation where LinkedIn can become your #1 client acquisition system, I've left a link in the description box below of this video. Click on it, check out the details on there, and if you'd like support, all of the instructions will be there on what it would look like to have our direct support to get you there. Now, if you enjoyed this particular video, please do take a second to hit the like button, to leave a thoughtful comment, to also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything else that's going to come out in the coming days here as well. I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.